Well, good morning. It's Leza live on the radio, on the news, 103.5 FM, KYCA on a terrific Tuesday morning. It is absolutely gorgeous outside this morning. Drove in with the top down on the convertible, the wind blowing through my hair, the sun kissing my cheek. Ooh, felt good.
So what do you do when the wind is blowing through your hair? Do you do it when you get here, or is
no,
it just glued like this?
This is just what it looks
Natural.
like. This is it. Yeah.
Wow.
This is what you get. And actually, the convertible helps with this hairdo.
The wind-blown look.
Yes. It's
Gotcha.
the wind-blown look. Yes. Thank you for your inquiry.
You're welcome.
Much appreciated.
Well, I'm, just trying to help on this
we love
best show of the week.
There you go. This is the best show of the week.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I think some rock stars are coming in this morning. Candace Devine and Drew Hall. No sight of them yet, but that does not mean that they're not going to be here. I usually say 9:15. And so, they're busy. They are up late. They're night owls, those rock stars.
They're still having coffee.
Yeah. Warming up the vocal cords out in the parking lot, perhaps. Yeah. We do that every morning right here.
Of course.
Yes.
Yeah, red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather. Yep.
And
Look how good I'm getting.
Drew's already ready to go by the time we get in.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Been here for hours.
Multiple
Hours.
And I agree with you. I rode in today in the morning.
Yes, on your motorcycle.
I wanted to keep going.
I
I got
know.
to be honest with
I
you.
know, I did too.
I wear a helmet, so therefore no air gets through my beautiful hair.
Right. Right. Yes.
The wind burn on my head.
That'd be so funny if I wore a helmet in my convertible. People would stare. That would be funny, though.
I think it depends on the kind of helmet.
Yeah, what kind of helmet? I would probably wear my mountain bike helmet.
Yeah, I was going to say, if it's like a bicycle helmet, that would be
I
hilarious.
do have a motorcycle helmet, too.
Yeah.
I do.
I'm going Stormtrooper helmet.
I don't have one of those.
Okay, I got a couple.
You got a couple?
I'm sure
Yeah.
Matt, I was going to say he'll loan you one.
All right, will you loan me one? Because a Stormtrooper helmet would match my little Mini Cooper perfectly.
The white one.
White and black.
But
yes.
you have to drive around town 4 times.
Will you get in my Mini Cooper with me and do it with me?
I don't think I can get in your Mini
Let's
Cooper.
try.
I have to put it on.
I
think
want
you'll-
video.
I think you'll fit. You have to
I
put the
want
car
video.
on.
Yeah.
Okay, let's make that happen on Halloween.
On Halloween.
Okay.
All right.
All right. It's a date. Plans. We got big plans. So
Drew's just shaking his head.
I think that sounds like fun.
Yeah.
So the weather was it held up yesterday. No storms on the golf course. Played Capitol Canyon with my friend Kaylani yesterday, and it was another beautiful day. I mean, it was gorgeous out there. A little bit of a breeze, not too hot. I don't know what the high was yesterday, but I had no complaints whatsoever.
It was 87.
87.
And
Okay.
that's what we're going to have today.
Okay, a repeat.
We're going to have pretty much this weather through Saturday.
Okay.
Then Saturday and Sunday, the monsoons will start coming back in. It's going to get a little bit more moisture, but we're going to have about 3 to 4 days of just driving in the convertible with the top down.
Okay, sounds good to me. Got
Yeah,
to
we're
play
fortunate.
a full 18 with my golf flip-flops yesterday, which are a huge hit. People were asking me the brand because everybody wants a pair of Zoris golf flip-flops. I tell you what, and my feet got a little tan, a little kissed yesterday by the sun, and because when you're a golfer, you've got awful tan lines on your feet. White feet, white ankles, and so just so you know, it's a good thing.
It's getting fixed.
Getting a
I
thing.
think you should bring them in and put them on so everybody can see, and I think you need to model them for us.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. You know what? I'm going to contact Zora, see if they can if they can hire me to endorse them, and I will do just
yeah, you
that.
should be their spokesperson.
Yeah, I should be.
Yeah.
I've had nothing but good things to say, and now I need them in every color.
Sponsor the show.
Newsflash. So anyway, I wanted to tell you guys that they worked out well. The Bachelorette was on last night. No Olympics last night. It was weird, wasn't it?
It's terrible.
I mean, it was a little bit weird. You kind of get into a routine and shift gears, watch The Bachelorette for 2 hours. But I've got this down. You don't start watching it till 7:30, and you record it, and then you can fast forward almost to the very end with no commercials. So that tells you there's a full half an hour of commercials in a 2-hour show.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah. So Julie, my college roommate, usually calls in and recraps the whole thing for us.
Recrap.
But she had a doctor's appointment at 8:30 this morning. Wasn't sure when she'd get out. So I said, If you get out before 10, call. We will stop the show. Just for your report. I'm going to cough.
Where are her priorities? I think that's the biggest question here.
Well, I'm going to ask you the same exact question because you have a dentist appointment and you have to leave the big show early this morning.
Yeah, but like 10 minutes.
How come you
It's
make
not
an
that big of a
appointment
deal.
for 10 a.m. when you know you have a very important
So-
job to do from 9 to 10?
It's because I want that particular hygienist.
Oh, tell
She's
us
very
about
good.
her. Tell us about.
She's
tell
very
us about
good.
the hygienist. What's her name?
Jody.
Jody.
And no, she is married with multiple children,
Well,
so no, it is not like that.
Well, no,
I know where you're going,
I'm
Leza.
not. I didn't even think about
Uh-huh.
that. Yeah.
Sure, I know the insinuendos.
I was thinking of it though.
Right,
See?
right.
All right.
Well, when you
Then
request,
no, Drew.
when you request a certain hygienist, and then you'll leave the big show 15 minutes early.
Well, 10 minutes, something. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, hopefully,
Just long enough to drive over there,
That's
so
right.
I don't get in
Okay.
trouble. Because
All
I've
right.
been late, and they have taken my appointment away, and I don't want that to happen again.
That's serious.
They're busy.
Next time, please make your appointment after 10.
I'm gonna make it at 9:30.
You have an excuse.
Yes, I'll write
I'm
you.
on the show.
I'll write you a permission slip to
Yeah.
get you out of
Okay.
your appointment at 10. Make it 10:30.
Okay, I'll talk to him. I'll be like, Leza says I'm not allowed to come in at 10 anymore. It must be a minimum of 10:30.
Right there, you go. That's perfect. Just perfect. Oh, Julie, I've got a text from Julie. Let's see what she had to say. She says, I can call in 3 minutes. Very nice. So we can look forward. Julie can recap The Bachelorette for us, and that's exactly what she's going to do. Until then, I will share the daily designations for you. You ready?
You almost said daily do.
I almost did, and I don't have one for you. I don't have a daily do. No, sometimes those stories are hard to come by, especially now that we don't have the Olympics to talk about. But I do want to tell you that today is International Left-Handers Day. Are either of you guys left-handers?
No.
No. Okay. Well, today is important to those that are left-handers. It's a day. Oh, that's not the story. It's the day 1 in 10 people have it just a little bit harder in life. 1 in 10. That's a lot, really. My son-in-law, the hockey player, he shoots left. He was playing golf right, but realized that he's actually better with left-handed clubs, so he's got some on the way. So, yeah, unless you're a lefty, you don't notice how many little things are designated for right-handed people. Can you name a couple off the top of your noggin?
Coffee mug.
Coffee mug.
Wait, a coffee
Novelty coffee mugs, yeah. Because
Okay, I
they
was
usually,
gonna say.
They usually have something on one side, and, it's for the right-handed to look at.
Yeah, but if you're drinking it, everybody else can look at it.
Exactly. So that's not such a bad thing. Zippers on jeans for right-handers.
I guess, yeah.
Yep. The flap covering the zippers on the left. So nearly impossible. You got to reach around. Credit card machines. Swiper's always on the right. Measuring cups. If you hold one in your left hand, you're stuck measuring in millimeters instead of ounces. You'd have to turn that puppy around. Car fobs, the kind with the key that opens like a knife. The button is always set up for righties. Lefties have to use them upside down. Microwaves. If you push the button to open it with your left hand, the door hits your arm. It's a right-handed person's world, people.
They're just never
You look
gonna.
confused, Drew. Are you confused? Oh, he says Julie's on the line. Okay.
Oh, that's what it
I'll
is,
wrap
yeah.
this up. Rulers and tape measures, power tools like chop saws, and playing cards and serrated knives.
Playing cards.
Playing cards. A lot of them only have numbers in 2 of the 4 corners, so you can't see them well when they're in your left hand.
Got it.
Things we don't think of. We take it for granted. We are all right-handers.
Well, and then
Thank God.
one that Drew's about. It's not all of them, but the bulk of firearms are right-handed.
Oh,
Correct.
you have to buy a left-handed gun, huh?
I don't, but my buddy's left-handed, and
Right.
he always orders the guns that way
Okay, interesting.
because they don't have them in stock.
Hadn't-
They just don't.
Right,
But
right. They should. 10% of the population,
Yeah.
left-handed. All right, Julie is on the line. Let's go to Julie on the phone for the Bachelorette recap. Good morning, Julie.
Leza, how are you?
I'm great. How was the doctor's appointment? Everybody wants to know.
I can tell you that I have really good stomach sounds. My stomach sounds are good.
Good. Well, that's good news. I'm
Okay, good.
I'm happy to hear it.
She's gonna make it.
She's gonna make it.
Yes, that's right. I am, in fact, right-handed. That is also confirmed.
Well, that's good news, too, because it's a right-hander's world, Julie.
Yeah, I didn't know. I'm now informed. I'm
You
glad to
are
know.
now informed. That's why you listen to this show.
Yep.
Yep, we bring you the information you wouldn't normally get on mainstream media. Yes.
There's just so much. There's so much that I don't know. It's incredible.
Well, you do know about last night's Bachelorette because you watched it, and
I did watch it.
yeah, you want to share the takeaways?
Yeah, the takeaways are that I really, really liked. Jen. What's her name?
Jen.
I liked
Jen.
her dress. There's a guy who showed up last night. I don't know what his name was. And Sam W. He left last night.
Yeah.
Those are the takeaways.
The remaining Sam M, Julie.
M?
Sam
Is that
M.
true?
Yeah, it's true. I've got it right here in my notes that I got from AI this morning when I Googled recap last night's Bachelorette for me. Yeah, Sam M. It was so funny, though, the whole conversation that she kept asking him. He told her he loved her. And she kept asking him, what do you love about me? And the guy could not come up with one thing.
It was so weird.
It was so weird.
Awkward.
I mean, it's...
And it was... He couldn't even, even if he was like, I love your smile, or I love the way that you lick your lips after you've eaten peanuts, he couldn't come up with anything.
Nothing. I mean, your eyes, your skin. I love your hair. I love the way I feel when I'm around you. These are all just no-brainers, right?
I mean,
Yeah.
watch a soap opera, man. It's so easy.
He kept talking about himself and how he feels about himself and how, the guy was just, he was not making any sense at all. Yeah, big loser.
And it was so interesting because she said, you know what, I'm getting the same vibes that I was getting with guys who I end up with, who always cheat on me or they always treat me poorly.
Yes.
And this guy has the same vibes, and I'm not doing this anymore. And she said, see ya.
She said, adios. She had great chemistry with him from the start. She thought she really liked him. And she's like, this guy needs to go home. Yes, absolutely. Another favorite, well, not another favorite, but a favorite went home last night. Grant was sent home.
Grant, he was so cute.
Oh,
I couldn't believe it.
I was
so surprised.
super surprised. But we're thinking he might make a good bachelor. Yeah, super good-looking dude. And, so there's hope we'll see Grant again. But she did send...
And then the other guy who left, I don't know who he was, but
No.
He called his mom.
Yes.
He called his mother crying. It was so awful. And
Yeah.
his mom was like, it's okay, baby, it's okay.
Yes.
So
yes.
hopefully he'll be on Treasure Island or whatever that, the planet desert beach thing, and he'll find
Paradise.
somebody there.
Yeah. Well, and they might make him the bachelor too because that was pretty funny. And she's like, "Oh, hi." She goes, "What does this mean? Is this good or bad?" And he's like, "Mom."
You called me. I'm sure that means you won. No, Mom, it means I'm a loser.
Yeah.
I didn't find anybody.
He's a big
So bad.
loser. And so the final four have been picked, and we go to hometowns next week.
Yes.
Now, don't you think this all went pretty fast? I think people were kind of bored, and they're like, you know what? Let's wrap this season up.
Well, it was so weird because they started off in Europe, so already, or not in Europe, but in Australia, and so that's why it was it just seemed to go really quickly because they didn't do anything in the United States at first. So we were already in a faraway land and already getting into exotic places, and so it just seemed to go quickly.
Yeah. It's going by fast, which I think is A-okay. So the final four: Marcus, Jeremy, Devin, and Jonathan.
Wait, that's only three. Wait.
No, that's
Marcus,
four.
Jeremy,
Devin.
Jonathan, and Devin. Yeah. Sorry. Okay, four. Yay.
Okay.
Yay. I did not go to my brain doctor. I just, went to my
just the
stomach
doctor. Okay.
Yeah, so four people left. I don't know. Who do you think's going to win? Who do you have?
It's tough. I'm rooting for Marcus. He's the veteran, the war veteran.
He cries every single time. He cries every time, Leza.
He does, but he's had a lot of trauma we've learned last night. I mean, his parents dropped them off, him and his sister, off at daycare, and they didn't return. They didn't pick him up. They left him. And so the kids were put into the foster system. And, and then he became, a Marine? Was it a Marine or a Navy SEAL or something big?
Yes, at 10 years old, he became a Marine because there's nobody wanted him. They're like, listen, we've got no place else for you, dude.
That's fake news. That's fake news.
Now that's a typical Gen X thing. Did your parents ever leave you anywhere?
No. My parents, no, my parents did.
It was just me. Okay, well, never mind.
Oh no, it happened to me too.
Yeah. Matt. Where did you get left, Matt?
Which time?
Yeah.
You had to be more specific.
At the grocery store, my parents.
Restaurants.
I was looking at Teen Beat or something, and I look up and they're gone. Like, damn it.
No.
I would understand it if they left like one of my sisters because there's two of them, but I'm the only son, and
I
was the one that got left
and you're
all
the middle
time.
child. You're the middle child, too. That is surprising that you got left.
Yeah, we had that discussion yesterday.
Yeah. My parents
Wait a minute. I was a middle child.
That's good. That's all good stuff we learned yesterday. Oh. Yeah, and I was a middle child as well. Out of 4, some kind of middle. I share with my sister, but she has not the same characteristics as me. So anyway, that's a whole other story. I have to tell you, my mom would put us in daycare at the bowling alley while she bowled, and we would sit at the vent and holler for her. Mom, and she just ignored us.
She's just sitting at the bar. Shut up. Let me get another strike. I'll get you in a minute.
That's right. Here's $2. Give me some smokes.
Seriously.
There you go. Go over that machine.
Yeah.
Give me a pack of Marlboro Reds.
Yeah, it was terror. It was sheer terror. But anyway, so hometowns next week. I'm rooting for Marcus, I guess. But I like all the remaining guys. We didn't like Devin at the start, but she really likes Devin. He's the one that has the gum challenge.
Yeah. What's he touching gum for? Don't do that. Ugh, that was gross.
Yeah, that was gross. So anyway, great, Julie. I'm so glad you're able to join us, and I'm glad your doctor appointment went well this morning.
Yep, I've got endoscopy on Friday. Everyone cross your fingers.
Oh, good Lord. Okay, well, I'll talk. Call me after that. If it happens after the show or during the show, call us.
Yeah, she needs to call in. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Okay, it might. I'll totally be on drugs. That'll be fun.
That'll be a lot of fun, Julie. Best of luck to you. We'll talk to you next week.
All right, talk to you next week.
Bye. Julie, she's so funny. Okay, so we need to shift gears. I saw the rock stars enter the building. Candace Devine and Drew Hall from Ponderosa Grove and a ton of other bands will be joining us after this quick break right here on Leza Live. They're going to perform for us as well, so that's going to be a ton of fun. Right now, let's chat about why having a local dental care provider is a game changer. I mean, when you choose a dentist in your community, you're not just getting quality care, you're investing in relationships and peace of mind. That's why the team at Pro Solutions Dental Group is your perfect match for local dental care, conveniently located and committed to your comfort. They're here to support you on your oral health journey. Whether you need a routine checkup or specialized treatment, they've got the expertise that you can rely on. Say goodbye to dental stress and hello to a healthier smile with Pro Solutions Dental Group. Give them a call today and discover the benefits of having a local dental care provider that you can count on. 928-776-1208 or reach them online at PrescottDentist.com. And we'll be right back. And we're back. It's Leza Live on the news, 103.5 FM, KYCA. The rock stars have arrived. Welcome back, Candace Devine and Drew Hall. Well, I'm just stating facts here. You are a rock star, and so are you, Drew. I mean,
kind of, yeah.
Drew's a real rock star.
This is like one of my favorite shows. You know, Candace reached out, and she's like, well, if you want me to sing, I'm like, what? Of course I want you to sing. I mean, I like you, and I like to talk to you, but I really love having private concerts with really talented musicians, which you both
We have a good time
are.
when we're all together.
Yes. Can you pull that
absolutely.
microphone a little
sure
closer?
can. Sorry about
You can
that.
just pull it right there. You go.
There we go.
There
Yeah,
you go.
you guys-
They don't even
accommodate
charge you,
everybody.
and
Yeah.
they should.
They should charge me
For
for
your
my
private concert?
I know,
Yes.
and I was like, who should I invite in studio to enjoy this private concert with me? But, it's just me and Matt and Drew. So.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Listen, we love coming here.
Good,
we have a
thank
good time.
you.
Every time
Absolutely.
like for years now. We have the best time.
Yeah. Well, that's
And every
awesome.
single time I'm like, why don't we go out and get drinks and have a good time not in studio?
Right.
And then somehow life goes by.
Yeah, life.
So-
Well, you guys are super busy. I look at your schedules, and we should mention the Pure Imagination Festival that we just wrapped up. When
It was
was
so
it?
fun.
Was it last month?
It was in May.
It was in
actually.
May.
Isn't that crazy?
I can't believe it
Oh
was
my
in
gosh.
May.
You
Time
don't
has
even
gone
know.
quickly. Yes.
That's
like it
amazing.
happens in May and then somehow it's August. Like
Yeah.
every year. I'm
Seriously.
Just like, the recovery process is just
Yeah,
overwhelming.
I'm sure because that is a huge undertaking. This year, it was 2 days.
It was 2 days.
And it was fantastic.
Did
I
you
went to both
enjoy
days.
it?
I had the best time.
Who is your favorite artist? I'm just curious. Of the people, like, what do you lean toward?
I mean, other than us.
I mean,
Right,
Don't
right,
even
right.
Obviously, our
We're not
fans are
included in
highlights.
this.
Okay,
Your
you guys
favorite
were
artist
there.
other than Ponderosa Girl.
You know who I hadn't seen live before was Michael Franti.
He's great.
Fantastic.
I
Right?
hadn't seen him live. I played his records on the radio for years. But I got to see him live, and the whole place was just dancing.
It was so
People
fun.
were holding hands.
He
It
does
was
not disappoint.
no. So I mean, he was up there, but I really enjoyed almost every single performance.
That makes one. Thank you for saying that.
Yes,
That really
yes.
makes because I work really hard with my team to curate
Yes.
the lineup.
Yes.
And I always as you know, very intentionally make it eclectic. So
Yes.
there's a little bit of something for everybody.
Yes.
And that can always be a risk every year because you know that there's going to be somebody that's like, why'd you put so-and-so? And
Right.
honestly, every year people seem to, knock on wood,
Right.
walk away going, I actually kind of liked everybody.
Yes.
Or I didn't know I liked this.
Exactly.
Or I became a fan of this. And I'm like, that's the point.
Right.
It's so exciting.
Right.
So
Well,
that
you
makes me happy.
accomplished that. Yes, definitely. A nice variety of different kind of musicians and performers. And it's not just music on a stage. I mean, we've got the food trucks. We've got
And
the
performance artists,
performance
the
artists,
aerialists and
the-
the stilt walkers,
a
and the bubble
parade
boys. I
goes
know.
through the venue. And the venue itself
Isn't
is
it stunning?
magical.
So
Watson
I was
Lake.
very thrilled this year because we got attention from other festival promoters.
Oh,
who came up
nice.
to, this is how you know you're getting somewhere. 'Cause
Right.
Everybody starts to sniff you out. You know?
Yeah.
And so when other festival promoters start showing up, I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
oh, am I doing something right? You get
Right.
nervous. You want to know. You want to know what we doing in Northern Arizona.
Right.
And they all showed up, and we got incredible, lovely feedback. And they were like, I got to be honest, Candace, including our own festivals, this is the best festival I've been to in 20 years.
Isn't that amazing?
And a large section of that, not only that they felt it was well run and that the eclectic lineup was really exciting, but the environment. They
Yes.
were like, to stand out here at Watson Lake and watch these granite dells sit in this and watch the sun change and the sunsets, and when we light the granite dells at night, and the park setting and just the nature of our community showing up,
Yes.
they're like, this really is an
Special.
incredibly special festival.
Absolutely.
And that just lights me up because that's really why I do it. I mean, I do it for that reason, to
Yeah.
make people go, I loved it. Like, I genuinely had 2 days of just happy
Yes.
goodness. And that's been the feedback for them this last year, and it feels really good.
Well, and where do you go from here? I mean, it can't really get any bigger, can it? I mean, because it's
well,
a
what
big
I'm working
deal.
on is kind of I'm hustling. Let me put
Yeah.
it that way. If I can get what I want to get going for 25,
Yeah.
y'all gonna be real excited.
And are
I'm
you
gonna
talking?
be real excited.
Are you talking artists?
Yeah.
Oh.
Rammstein?
Huh?
Rammstein?
Rammstein. A friend of mine went to see them in Germany, actually, and
weird.
the son of one of Rammstein that was took the, and he's like, they're out there, but they're amazing.
Oh, they're incredible. They're one of
Yeah.
my favorite bands to
Of
see
course
live.
they are,
Yeah.
Matt. Of course they are. Of course they are. Well, my son is following in your footsteps. My
Uh-oh.
son, I don't know if you put some genetic juju in the
Good.
water when I was pregnant, but he is
You're
all
welcome.
about, he's all about the like heavy metal,
Love it.
and he is living his best life. And I'm like, like, oh God, Uncle Matt's gonna have to take me to a
Yeah,
concert.
I'll just have to start taking
We've
them.
had the Guns N' Roses conversations a lot.
I
Yeah.
know, but
Nice.
now
And it's
he's
great,
getting
you know,
into
he's getting heavier.
he's getting into what's Enter Sandman.
Metallica.
Oh, Metallica.
That's the
Metallica's-
natural trajectory.
Metallica
Yeah.
is now
Yes,
coming
it really
into the
is.
sphere, and he's just
Yeah.
yeah. And I'm like, and already I'm just like on the way to school at 7 o'clock in the morning. He's like, can we play Metallica? And I'm like, you are in the wrong car, my guy. Like, I love you. I can do this at 3 o'clock when I pick you up, but I
Right.
cannot do this at 7 in the morning.
I go to
I
bed to
got 'em.
Metallica.
I know,
That's
you're
what
a
I
special
listen to.
breed.
Yeah.
I bet you
Special
do. I bet you
One
do.
day, if I can afford Metallica, I'll bring them just
Dude,
for you. But
Metallica is insanely expensive.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Like,
I'm sure.
artists in
The-
general are excited. But yeah, they're
Yeah.
up
The
there.
last time I saw them,
Who's the most expensive artist you've had at the festival so far?
Oh, at the festival?
Yeah, I mean, who cost the most?
Who got them?
Yeah, was it Winona Judd? I mean, I know she wasn't able to show.
No.
Ponderosa
not-
Grove, of course.
Yeah. I pay the
Our
middle
rider's crazy.
middle band the
Right,
most.
right.
No, I wish on air I could tell you prices, but
Yeah.
what I can tell you is that the Flaming Lips, because of their setup.
Oh, right.
Because I don't know if you were able to stay
Yes,
that late,
yes.
but they had the big, huge puppets, and they do the cannons of confetti, and they have the
Yes.
laser light show, and they do all. So their setup adds to their cost.
Sure.
So at the end of the day, they were the most expensive.
Yeah.
After the fact.
Right. Right.
But the artists I'm looking at next year are so expensive.
I cannot wait to hear the lineup.
And they're also legendary, so I'm praying that I can get
yeah.
it done
Now, when do you have to have them booked by?
before the end of the year. I mean, we're
Okay.
in it now.
Yeah,
we're
you're
in it
the-
now.
you're in the
my
talks.
in my dreamscape, I'd have it all locked up by the end of September.
Yeah. Okay.
And then I'd get blind tickets on sale, and then I get pre-sales on sale, and
Uh-huh.
then by January, by Christmas or in January, we do the lineup kind of
Okay.
announce.
All right.
But-
Well,
so
we
I'm
will
working
hold our
hard.
breath
I'm working hard.
after that tease.
I don't want to hype it too much because I have no guarantees at this
Right.
crossroad, but
Right.
what I'm trying for would really make me happy.
Oh, wonderful. Well,
Snoop
well
Dogg.
You're in on
Yes,
some of
Snoop
the
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm just being all
yeah.
quiet over
quiet
there.
and such,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
yeah,
He
you know.
knows some of the behind the scenes.
Yeah,
Well,
oh yeah, yeah.
Well, what you've done so far has been amazing, and congratulations on another great 2-day festival at Watson Lake. And like I said, I can't imagine it being any bigger and better, but you've got big plans, so we'll just hang tight. And
Yeah, well, I'm just trying to get the art. So far, it's working. The artists are it's starting to catch within the artist community.
Right.
And so, although we're not, Coachella, nor do I want to be, we can never
Right.
be 100,000 people.
Right.
It will always stay intimate and Prescott-y.
Good.
But I'd like for some of those really exciting names to start going, I want to
I
play
want
there.
to play there.
Yeah.
Yes.
I've heard this is amazing.
Yeah.
And so we're just on the precipice of getting that kind of reputation where artists are now going, hey, when are they booking that festival?
Yeah.
So
I love it.
hopefully we'll get some buying power here in the next couple
Okay.
of years.
I will keep my ears wide open.
Yeah. And if
Very
you know
good.
any artists that you want to cut me in on a good deal,
You
like
know
you
who
can
would
just make a personal call.
You
That
know
would
who would be
great.
great is Chris Isaac. Do you have any
Chris
connections
Isaac
with
would
Chris?
be great.
Yeah.
I do have, his name has been in the pop before.
Yeah. I mean,
that'd
I
be
saw
cool.
him in Flagstaff, and I've just loved Chris Isaac
great.
forever.
Yeah, that's cool.
100
That'd be
years.
cool.
Yeah. So there's
Who
my.
else do you want to
there's
see?
my.
This is a good, I love this game. Matt, who do you want to see?
Red
this
Hot
time?
Chili
Matt's
Peppers.
already-
Yeah, I was gonna say my favorite band in the world, the Chili Peppers. Yeah, which makes no sense being a massive metalhead.
I
right?
know that's so
Right.
true. That's a little left turn for you,
Yeah.
but it's also
they're my
I
favorite.
can't afford them. I wish I could.
Yeah.
Not
Oh,
yet.
no.
Not yet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm going to leave that job up to you because you're doing a great job doing it. You're welcome. You're
But
welcome.
there are a number of artists that I'm like, not yet. But
Right.
give me a few more years.
Exactly.
You know?
Tell people the website where they can get the information and keep an eye on.
PureImaginationFestival.com.
.com.
And really, if you're a person that makes a point to get on socials at any point, follow us
Right.
on Instagram because visually you can really see the festival and what it's about.
Right.
But the website is PureImaginationFestival.com.
Okay.
Right now, it's a little bit dormant from last year because
Sure.
it just shows what happened. But we're in the stages of revamping for the new year, so
Yeah.
it will be up soon.
Exciting.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to shift gears when we come back after this quick break. Talk about a couple shows that you've had recently. I mean, you've played some cool venues.
We've been
Yeah.
very fortunate to play great
Yeah.
places.
Yeah,
So we
very
want to
much
talk
so.
about those and also another great venue that you will be performing this
Very
month
soon, yeah.
right here in Prescott.
I
so
love this venue.
stick around for more with our chat with Candace Devine and Drew Hall here on Leza Live. Right now I'm going to tell you another entry into the $2,000 jewelry makeover contest that the Artful Eye Jewelers is having. Somebody wrote in and said, we love all the jewelry we have bought with y'all over the years. I have some old things that could do with a redo. Tom loves to shop for me at your place for special occasions. So she says, I really don't care what you do, basically. But what they're asking you is to go to artfullyjewelers.com, tell them what jewelry you have and what you want to turn it into. You can even upload pictures. They're going to draw the big winner coming up on August 31st, so be sure to get your entries in today. Super fun, super easy to do. It's the $2,000 jewelry makeover at the Artful Eye Jewelers. Enter at artfuleyejewelers.com, and we'll be right back. Welcome back to Leza Live on the News 103.5 FM KYCA. Just hanging out with rock stars this morning. You know, it's just another Tuesday for us here on Leza Live. Candace Devine and Drew Hall joining us in studio, and they are going to sing for us now. What you going to share?
You introduced it, Drew.
Yeah, so this song's called No Man is an Island. It's going to be on our new record. I just poked Candace in the head with this guitar.
Okay,
I apologize.
that keeps it interesting.
It's not good unless there's blood in the studio. Anyway, we were talking about metal earlier. Anyway, so
Yes.
But this song's going to be on our new record. And yeah, it's called No Man is an Island, original song, and here we go.
Wonderful.
Well, people always ask me how you doing, and I don't know what to say. Everything keeps moving some direction, but the wind don't blow the same. And lately I feel lonely in a room with lots of people hanging out. Rolling boulders up a hill, falling over when they roll back down. No man is an island, this woman don't wear a crown. Trying to carry everybody, but this body's tired and broken down. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh, ooh. find myself distracted by the visions that keep circling my head. No one sees the wheels are turning round upon the bricks that I have laid. But what good are the thoughts when there ain't time enough to try and make them happen? If only methamphetamines didn't have a cruel and bitter habit. No man is an island. This woman don't wear a crown. Trying to carry everybody, but this body's tired and broken down. No man is an island, $1 million metaphor. But when time is money, honey, $1 million ain't knocking on my door. No man is an island. This woman don't wear a crown. Trying to carry everybody, but this body's tired and broken down. No man is an island, $1 million metaphor. But when time is money, honey, $1 million ain't knocking on my door. Ooh, ooh, ooh,
We'll be back with more with Ponderosa Grove coming up here on Leza Live. Welcome back to Leza Live on the News, 103.5 FM, KYCA, hanging out with Candace Devine and Drew Hall from Ponderosa Grove. You just heard them sing No Man is an Island off their new album that they're dropping in October,
Oh my
hear.
gosh, I can't wait. Drew, I can't wait.
Yes, I know. Yes.
It's been such a long time coming.
It's been about 2 years.
A lot of work
Close to
goes
2
into
years.
these,
And a lot
right?
of- We've just had road bumps and hiccups and
Yeah.
delays and
Yeah.
all the things. And so now we're actually like, oh my gosh, the light is at the end of the tunnel
Right.
and the thing is finally ready to go.
And what's the name of the album?
Why would we get that far when we actually
why
are gonna,
would we
like,
find
why
out?
would you ask us such a professional question?
hilarious.
I'm glad you mentioned that. We should
Yeah.
think about
You
that.
should really
Okay.
think
That's
a
about
really
that
good
right,
idea.
right now,
Well,
actually.
let me know.
idea.
Let me know when you come up
Yeah,
with
yeah.
it.
When it's
all right?
time to release it, we'll come back and we'll
There
go,
you
we
go.
have a name because
yes,
of you.
I would love that. That would be fantastic.
Yeah, otherwise it'll
How
be
It's the
Please.
second album, so we can't just call it the name of the band. So we
Right.
gotta actually have a name.
Right.
It might be called the second album.
How about
Right.
Groovin' with the Grove?
Yeah, hey.
Well,
I don't know. You know, I like
That should be our
alliteration.
that should be
there
like
was
our
Van
YouTube
Halen
channel.
2 and Led Zeppelin 2. I mean, we
Yeah,
can just make it,
Ponderosa
I don't
Grove
know.
too. Yeah, make it easy on
Part two.
yourselves.
Yeah. We just don't
Love
want
it.
3. Van Halen 3 was a curse. Anyway, we'll get that later. Anyway.
How many songs will be on the new album?
7, I think.
I think it's
There's
7,
just-
yeah. Yeah.
It was originally going to be a longer full length, like a 10 to 11, but again, hiccups and road bumps, and at some point you just go get
Get
it
it
out.
done.
Get
Yeah.
Yeah,
get
it's a
whatever's
certain
done, get
chapter
it
that
out.
we need to get it released. You
Right.
know,
Yes.
We have new songs that we're writing.
Oh
and
my
it's
gosh,
like-
we have a whole nother.
Yeah.
We're like, we got
Yeah, you have a whole nother album.
Yeah.
Right, so it's kind
we
of like
got to
we got
start
to
on
move
that.
it along.
So
Yeah.
we're like, get these ones out so we can finish
Fabulous.
what we've been working on.
Well, we'll look forward to that, definitely. You guys have had some really cool shows recently. You were in Ruidoso, New Mexico. After the devastation, they had huge wildfires, and then they had
Massive
tons of
floods.
flooding. I mean, I have a dear friend that lives
So
right
you
in
know.
Ruidoso, and the pictures that she sent, she's still not in her home. I
By the
mean,
way, for those who have ever wanted or never heard of Ruidoso or never go visit,
It's
it
so
is
cute.
so
Beautiful,
adorable.
yeah.
Yes.
And so what we learned while we were there is they only have 8,000 year-round residents, and they lost about 2,000 homes. So I mean, it was a big
Huge loss.
devastation, and people are still displaced
Yep.
and living in like a warehouse, camp style, while they're
Right.
trying to figure out how to rebuild. And they were waiting for monsoons to end because every time the monsoon rolls through, they get more flooding.
Right.
We had friends also personally lose buildings and whatnot.
Yeah, so sad.
We were the
Beautiful
first
area,
band to be there right after all the major devastation to bring the community back together, and we had a couple hundred people show up, and we just sang with the community, and
Nice.
it was really lovely. It was wonderful. It was called Under a Mountain Sky is the series they put on, and they had to cancel most of it. And then they called us, and we were waiting. We were waiting to find out if they were still going to keep going, and they
Right.
said, "We're so thrilled you guys. It's you guys, but you're the first band back, and the whole community is ready to have some music."
I
in their
bet
lives." So-
they were.
yeah,
Oh,
so
how
we played a
healing.
big concert out there, and it was lovely. We both fell in love with Rudo, so it
Yeah,
was
it
great.
was really
Yeah,
beautiful.
yeah.
I really enjoyed it. And the people were
Also, I
great,
went to the
you know.
casino and won $1,000.
See,
Let's just go.
that's awesome. We stayed at that casino. Was
Yeah.
it the Mountain God Casino?
Yeah, in at the Mountain
We
God.
stayed there.
I
yes.
put $20 into a penny slot and I won $1,000.
$1,000.
And then I turned
Wow.
around because the city's in such devastation.
Yeah, she donated it.
No, that would have been really nice. No, I didn't do that. I'm not that good of a person, Lisa. But I did go to the downtown, and I said to my husband, I was like, we're spending it here with the mom and pop
Yes,
shop.
there
Because
you
this
go.
is money we didn't count on, so let's go support
Right.
businesses and buy trinkets and keepsakes.
for
and
you.
So we bought mugs and handmade things and paintings and
Good.
And
good,
a
good.
really nice dinner.
Yes.
No,
yes.
actually, because we had to leave that day. We had had a really nice dinner the night before.
That's right.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, we
we
did.
did that part. But we went down the whole strip and we went in every shop and we
Good
tried to
for
buy
you.
something in every shop.
Was the horse track affected?
To my knowledge, that's fine.
Okay.
To my knowledge,
Yeah.
because it's a little bit. I think it's. Oh God, I'm so bad with direction, but I think it's a little bit east of
Okay.
where the major problems were, and it's in the lower grounds opposed to where the higher grounds in the forest and everything
Okay.
were destructed.
Okay.
So I
'cause
think it's fine.
That's a huge draw for them.
I
the,
know.
and the casinos. And we golfed there, and it was amazing.
Right.
Amazing golfing. So hats off and love going out to Ruidoso.
Yeah.
We can totally relate. Totally
Well, I will
relate.
tease this a little bit.
Yeah.
It's not set in stone, but there is a possibility that our festival will also make an appearance in Ruidoso to
Oh.
help them rebuild.
Wonderful.
Possibly.
That would be
see.
amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, keep us posted.
I will.
Also, you guys performed at the Musical Instrument Museum last month. That
What
had to
a
be
gorgeous
awesome.
place.
Was that the first time you've ever done that?
Yeah.
And I haven't been there, but I need to go and see a great band like you guys.
The reason it's so special and the reason why everybody that is a member or participates in the MIM is because of the nature in which they designed the room. The listening room is so spectacular.
Yeah.
The acoustics and the sound control. I mean, it's really the best sounding
Yeah,
room.
it's definitely the best sounding room I can think of. I mean, it really just it sounds perfect. It's a
And
whole
it's
like
so
280
easy.
people.
Like your
That's
voice
it,
just,
huh?
it's so.
Oh.
But
It's
every
so
sound,
cool.
everything you do is just perfect clarity. It's really a beautiful space.
Fabulous. And speaking of beautiful spaces,
yes.
everybody can see you perform this month at the Highland Center right here in Prescott.
Which I love.
Yes.
Yep. So it's going to be Friday, August 23rd. And we will be
Is it
performing.
Friday or Saturday? It's Friday.
It's a Friday, yeah,
It's
yeah.
Friday.
And we're taking basically the show we did at the MIM and bringing it up here because
And elongating it.
Yeah, and elongating it. That's
Nice.
true. We'll make it a little bit longer. But it's of course myself, Candace, and Jonah Howard from the Cross-Eyed Possum.
joining
is our third.
Nice.
And he's an immense talent, and we're having a great time with him. He played with us at the MIM.
Yeah.
And so it's 3-part vocal harmony, 2 acoustic guitars out in the beautiful
Under the
Highland
stars.
Center. Under the
Beautiful.
stars.
Forest, yeah.
Oh, what a
Like,
great date
come
night.
On out. Yeah, that's what I've been telling people. I'm like,
Yes.
this is the right vibe to come take your lovey.
Yeah.
And leave the munchkins at home.
Right.
And like, come have a glass of wine, sit and hear some great music and be under the stars and in the trees.
I
And
love it.
And it's I believe it's highlandcenter.org.
Okay, that's where they get their
is
tickets?
Yeah.
well, they have to go to the music when they go to highlandcenter.org. Be sure to look for musical acts. Or
Okay.
whatever,
There's a
because
concert
if you just go to
series.
events, they don't list it there.
Oh, okay. I did find it under events though, but I had to
Oh, good.
scroll.
You had to
I had to scroll a
scroll.
bit, but I
Okay.
did find it there.
Yeah.
And you can get your tickets there. You can get all the information. It starts at 7 till 9 o'clock.
And the tickets are going fast.
Okay. Yeah,
it's
so
limited
get 'em
seating,
now.
too, so
it's
yeah.
limited seating, which
Right.
is also really special because it puts an intimate audience.
Yes,
you
we
know.
love those intimate venues, definitely. Okay, more with Candace Devine and Drew Hall from Ponderosa Grove coming up here on Leza Live. Right now, ladies, if you're looking for exceptional women's health care, I personally recommend Prescott Women's Clinic. They offer comprehensive services from annual exams to family planning and menopause care, bioidentical hormone replacement, really anything you need with convenient locations in Prescott off Willow Creek Road and in Prescott Valley on Florentine Road. Super easy to get the care you need. Don't wait. Get started. Make the phone call, 928-778-4300. You can learn more and also make your appointment online at PrescottWomen'sClinic.com. And we'll be right back. be out at the Highland Center August 23rd, 7 to 9, highlandcenter.org. Get your tickets. Seeing these guys sing and play live is just a treat, and I have enjoyed it immensely this morning. And we have time for one more song. Will you share with us?
We're going to do a song called Waterline,
Yep.
which was on our first record.
First record, yeah.
Okay.
And let's rock it. Ever be my always, like a river run straight to the sea. The sound of your song echoes around me. The smell of your skin only lingers in dreams. Come to the edge, touch the water line. You know I'm here on the other side. Losing my head, watching the passing time, till I get back to you. Dressing my days in lonely distraction. I'm wondering if you're doing the same. Seasons they change, I'm wondering if we will. I long for your kiss, even oceans away. Come to the edge, touch the water line. You know I'm here on the other side. Losing my head, watching the passing time, till I get back to you. Tides they may rise, taking their time to send my love. Gotta love a crack in the middle of morning live radio. Come on, Drew. Come to the edge, touch the water line. You know I'm here on the other side. Losing my head, watching the passing time, till I get back to you. Come to the edge.
Perfect. Perfect. Thank you guys.
Yay!
Thank you guys for coming in this
Morning.
Thank you.
morning.
Thanks for
That
having
was
us.
Every time,
great.
every time.
That was great. That was great. I loved it. I loved it. And that was great. I was just like, they'll just play themselves out.
Yeah, that's great.